Am I the asshole for refusing to help my sister after she didn't show up for my wedding? So my sister 29F and I 27F have always been pretty close, or so I thought. Last year, I got married to the love of my life, and we had a small intimate wedding. My sister was supposed to be my maid of honor, but she never showed up. No call, no text, nothing. I was devastated, but I tried to focus on the day and not let it ruin things. Later, she explained that she had a panic attack and couldn't handle the pressure. I understood and tried to be supportive, but it still hurt that she didn't even try to let me know. Fast forward to now. My sister is pregnant and recently asked me for help, both financially and with planning her baby shower. She's in a tough spot, and I do feel bad for her, but I'm still hurt about the wedding. I told her that I'm not in a position to help her right now, and she got really upset, saying that I'm being selfish and holding a grudge. Now, my family is divided. Some say I should let it go and support her, while others think it's fair for me to be upset. So, am I the asshole for refusing to help her? Update on: am I the asshole for refusing to help my sister after she didn't show up for my wedding? Thank you for all your thoughtful advice and support. I'd like to provide a detailed update on the situation and the recent developments. After much reflection, I decided to address the issue directly with my sister. I arranged a meeting with her, aiming to have an honest and open discussion about her absence from my wedding. I felt it was important to articulate how deeply her actions affected me, particularly since she was supposed to be my maid of honor. During our conversation, I started by expressing how hurt and disappointed I was by her not showing up and not even attempting to contact me on the day of the wedding. I told her that her absence, especially given her role, was devastating and made a significant impact on my special day. I stressed that her lack of communication made the situation even more painful. My sister's reaction was quite defensive. Instead of acknowledging the hurt she caused, she focused heavily on her panic attack. She claimed that her mental health crisis was so overwhelming that she couldn't manage to reach out, and she expected this to be sufficient justification for her absence. She repeatedly said that I should understand how debilitating her condition was and suggested that I was being unreasonable for holding on to my feelings. I tried to explain that while I understood she was dealing with a serious issue, the lack of communication and the absence on a major day in my life left me feeling abandoned and unsupported. I emphasized that acknowledging the impact of her actions was crucial for moving forward and rebuilding our relationship. The conversation took a frustrating turn when my sister shifted focus to her current struggles. She is pregnant and dealing with financial difficulties, which she attributes to her baby daddy's lack of involvement. She asked for my help with her baby shower and financial support, framing it as a dire need given her challenging circumstances. It became apparent that she was relying heavily on others to make up for her baby daddy's shortcomings. When I mentioned that I wasn't in a position to help financially or with the baby shower, she became upset and accused me of being unsupportive and selfish. She argued that my refusal to help, given her current situation, was further evidence of me holding a grudge. She suggested that family should come together in times of need, even if past grievances haven't been fully resolved. Throughout the discussion, my sister's approach felt dismissive. She seemed to believe that her current struggles should overshadow the past issues and that I should put my feelings aside to support her. Her defensiveness and lack of genuine remorse made it difficult to see a path forward where both of our concerns could be addressed. My parents, who were informed about the situation, have been urging me to be more forgiving and supportive. They believe that family should come together, especially in difficult times. Their perspective has been challenging, as it feels like they're minimizing my own hurt and focusing primarily on my sister's current needs. My husband has been a key source of support. He agrees with my decision to maintain boundaries and not provide support under the current circumstances. He feels that while empathy is important, my sister's failure to take responsibility and her tendency to blame others makes it difficult to justify helping her. In summary, I've decided to stand by my decision not to help with the baby shower or provide financial assistance. My sister's lack of genuine acknowledgement of her past actions and her tendency to deflect blame have solidified my choice. My family remains divided, with some members feeling I should be more supportive and others understanding my need to protect my emotional well-being. Navigating this situation has been emotionally taxing, but I'm focusing on maintaining clear boundaries and ensuring my own needs are met. I hope that, over time, my sister may come to understand the impact of her actions and that we might be able to rebuild our relationship. Thank you again for your support and advice.
Am I the asshole for agreeing to an open relationship then sleeping with someone else? Advice needed. Hi Reddit. So my girlfriend, 24F, and I, 23M, have been going through a very rough time lately, and it all boiled over in the past few days. We have been together for 3 years. Things were going well for the most part. We got along and would rarely fight. Even when we did, we would often both cool down and talk it out not long after. However, about 2 weeks ago my girlfriend approached me and asked if I wanted to open our relationship. I was immediately shocked and I almost thought she was joking at first. She said that she really loves me and wants to be with me, but before we get more serious she wants to get more experience. She was my first everything and she has been with 2 other guys. I shot down the idea and told her I wasn't comfortable with it. She kept badgering me about it but eventually relented when she realized I wasn't budging, and that seemed like the end of it. However, a few days later she came to me again and asked me more aggressively about it and was insinuating that we might have to take a break if we can't just try opening our relationship for a few months. Considering it was basically we take a break or I just give her this. I relented and said we could open up the relationship. 2 days later, last Friday, I got home from work and saw she was dressed up and I asked what for. She said that she was going out to the bar with her friends and she wouldn't be back until tomorrow. I immediately recognized what this meant and asked if she would rather spend the night in with me, but she said she really wanted to do this. Eventually she left and I was left sitting alone watching TV getting drunk. I got sad, so I called one of my close friends, 23F, and was telling her about the situation. After we talked for a while I asked her if she wanted to come over and drink because I was feeling like shit being alone. After she got there and we hung out for a bit drinking and discussing the open relationship and how upset I was. My friend suggested that if my girlfriend was essentially cheating on me I might as well enjoy the perks of an open relationship too. I'm sure you could see what happened there and I won't get into details, but it made me feel a lot better. Flash forward to the next morning and I wake up to my girlfriend freaking out asking me what the hell my friend and I were doing in our bed. I told her what happened and she got mad. She told me that she didn't even do anything last night and ended up crashing at her friend's house. She now wants to close our relationship back off and make me prove my loyalty for cheating on her. We never discussed any rules or anything like that, so I really don't see how I did anything wrong. So am I the asshole for participating in the open relationship that my girlfriend suggested?